morning, room 25. It is Fun Friday today, so I'm looking forward to seeing you at our 10:30 meeting today for a couple Kahoots and then a new game we haven't played online yet that we're going to do today. So I'll see you at 10:30 in our meeting. Our quote today is, "You're amazing just the way you are." I really enjoyed yesterday seeing you guys on the class meeting, and I missed seeing you for the week we were and week and a half we were in spring break. So it was good to see your faces, and I'm enjoying the flip grid on what made you laugh over spring break. So those are really fun to listen to and see what you did. So it's great to be back working with you again and seeing your smiling faces. So stay amazing, keep working hard, and doing your best. So today's daily learning plan, I want you to make sure that you know the daily learning plan. I'm going to go into Google Classroom is right here. I moved Friday, April 17th up in Google Classroom, so that'll be the first thing you see. And then the daily learning plan is right there at the beginning. So you will click on that so you know what to do for today. You can also look in Google Classroom, but there are some links on the daily work plan that that you need to look at too. Okay, so there's a new circle time prompt, and today's prompt is if you had an unexpected free day. Now that we have a different kind of free day and could do anything you wished, what would you do? Ask a member of your family what they would do and share their ideas and yours on the fourth grade flip grid. I'm really enjoying seeing all the fourth grade on those circle time questions. So you can share that, you can respond respectfully to somebody in that group as well. And make sure you ask a family member, what would they do if they had an unexpected free day? What would you do to spend your time on that day? And then there is another check-in form, just like what you're going to do over the weekend and how you're feeling today about online learning. Our class meeting is going to be at 10:30, and I'll put the link on right before that. And we're going to do a couple Kahoot games. So for math today, I want you to watch this area and perimeter video using a ratio table. So you're going to click on this link, and I'm doing one of the lessons from Bridges in there. So it'll show you an example of how you might do an area table and also an array model for multiplication, and you're going to look at a little bit of division. So then you'll go to Google Classroom and open up the math page right here, which is area challenges. And on here, you're going to open it up and you're going to open with Cami again. I appreciate those of you giving me messages on if Cami could work or not. If your Cami is not working, you may have to open it up with an extension. So if that's still not working, I want you to message me, and I'm going to try to do a Google Meet with you today to make sure you can get into Cami. So you open it up, and what I said on the learning plan is that you just need to do the first page of this. If you want to do the second page, you can as extra challenge for you. But again, you're going to do your work right here on the Cami website using the text box, using the shape drawing tool, and you can actually write you could use the drawing tool and use your finger, or if you have a stylus and you have a touch screen Google Chromebook or any kind of Chromebook, you can actually just write it with your finger as well. So there's two problems on this page. So all I'm requiring you to do is page one. If you want to do page two, awesome. Okay, so there's those two pages for math. And then problem of the month, all you have to do for this is, here's a link to the answers. So you're going to go click on this and you're going to see the answers compared to what you did yesterday. So you can kind of check your work on that. In Google Classroom, there's a Google Form math quiz. So if you go in here, I go back to Google Classroom. Right here is our second math activity. You're going to open it up. You just click on here and it should go directly to Google Forms. You might have to log in with Google, and that's okay, you can do that. And then it's a math review on place value and addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, you might need some scratch paper to do the problems. So have scratch paper ready for doing that. And if I go back to the daily work, I put in something fun for math today. It's an individual area and perimeter Kahoot. So when you click on this link, it's going to take you to something called a Kahoot challenge. And you can do the Kahoot at your own speed. You're not competing with anybody else except yourself. So you can put whatever nickname you want, you press go, and you're going to do the 12 questions on your own. There's no time limit, so you can take your time to answer those. And then actually, the results will come directly to me. So I will see the results. So try your best. You might, again, want to have scratch paper or whiteboard next to you to complete that. So that's kind of, it's something new I learned that I can assign individual Kahoots and you can do those on your own. So on Fridays, we might have a special math one or language arts one that you can do. For language arts today, you are going to watch this video here with Mr. Miller talking to you about how to get into Newsela. Um, we tried Newsela at the beginning of distant learning. You have to go into Newsela through Clever. So you're going to go to this little C on your computer, log into Clever. I'm going to go in there right now. And then you're going to go to Mrs. King's page. So when you go in there, let me show you. And Mr. Miller explains this in the video as well. When you go to K King's page, it doesn't say Mrs. King, it just says K King. You click on Newsela right here. When you click on it, it's going to go right to the assignment. And the assignment is reading for fourth grade. So I'll show you what that looks like here. In just a minute, it's loading. So I have to go up into the binder, but for you, it will open up right away. And your assignment is, open up in here. Should open up in just a second. The assignment looks like, you see it? Growing gap between, it's actually, if I click on this, the article is called, it's not called Growing Gap Between Rich and Poor, it's called, here. This is the article you're going to read. Reading skills of fourth graders improve. It's set at a 720 Lexile. Once you read and take the test, this Lexile level, this reading level might be pretty easy for some of you. Go ahead and change Lexile. You can go to the max, which is 1070. That's going to take it really challenging and then try to see if you can take the quiz on that. But really, I just want you to go to the 720 Lexile. So I don't know. It should go to 720 when you get there. Okay, so that's for language arts, and you're going to take the quiz on that. That's only 4 questions for the quiz, and that's all you have to do for that. Read the article and take the quiz. I have some reading for you in Google Classroom. You're going to continue your work on Tall Tales, and that's right here. You're going to open this up, and it goes to Cami, and the reading's right there. And then underneath is you're going to type in 6 important details from the Casey Jones reading. So yesterday, those of you that did the reading for the Dust Bowl article, you did a really good job on listing the key details. This is 4 pages, so you might want to have, or it's 2 pages. You might want to have 3 key details from these 2 pages and 3 key details from these 2 pages. And make sure key details are really what's telling you about the article, not really like interesting facts. Okay, what is the article telling you about? So now we're going to go back into here. So that's key details for Casey Jones. Writing, this is the same writing prompt as yesterday. So if you did not turn this in, you're going to go to April 16th, right here. And you're going to work on the writing prompt that you guys saw was this little dog. Should dogs be allowed to fly to space? The dog thinks so. Write a paragraph. These little picture writing prompts are just to get you creatively writing. What I'm really looking for is well-written paragraphs. Okay. when it does say use details to support your opinion, that means like if you have a reason, say why you have that reason. You're not really looking for factual evidence on this. It's mainly more what do you think and what your opinion is. Okay. And then grammar, I put in Google Classroom. Vocabulary, do what you can on it, at least for sure. Watch the video. And then there are some activities to do with it. It's on comparative adjectives because in the writing prompt, I wanted you to use descriptive adjectives in your writing. So your writing's a little more descriptive and exciting to read. Okay, so I think that's it for our must dos. Our may dos, I added social studies. You can look at social studies weekly, going west and coming to America. That's in weekly numbers studies weekly number 17. Read articles going west and coming to California, and then if you click on this, this is going to go directly to an ed puzzle that is one of the social studies videos. So I just put the social studies video into the Ed Puzzle. The mining one has some questions on the side, and the other one, coming to California, does not have any questions. It's just the video. I put in a math art project today of doing area and perimeter with making a perimeter person. So you can look at that if you want something else to do. We still have the math challenge sheet. I should put a link for this in Google Classroom to turn in if you want me to look at it. I'll actually put the answers for this in next week's learning plan, so you have that. Okay, so that's your lesson for today. I will see you at 10:30 for our Kahoot games, and you can message me on the Google Hangouts if you have questions, or you can message in my email. Have a terrific Friday, and I hope you guys all have a fabulous weekend. Remember, Monday is your catch up day. So that means I'm not going to do a learning plan so you can finish anything else up. In Google Classroom, everything is due Sunday, but you can turn things in past the due date. So that means on Monday, if you have things you have to turn in, that's fine. I will delete Thursday and Friday's assignments Monday night. Okay, so they'll be gone after Monday night. In Google Classroom, you'll notice I'm going to give you a point for every assignment that you turn in. That's just a record sheet for me. That's kind of a grade for me to know that you're doing the work, so I have a record of that. Okay, so if you see, like when I grade Google Classroom, it's not going to be a 1 through 4 rubric. It's just going to be a point if you did it well, like grade level well, like what I would expect you to do. I may return some assignments for you to redo if I don't think you're doing what the assignment has asked. So be looking in Google Classroom for comments and scores, and if you have to resubmit anything. Okay, have a great day.